Holy subscriber count, Batman. Look at that. Wow. Just 2 days ago, this was at 85. So I was kind of trying to figure out what's going on. Not surprising, it comes from these two videos related to that guy. So one of the main reasons I wanted to make this video was in response to this comment that I received last night, or rather this morning. And Dexter, I'm probably going to butcher your name if I try to say it. So this person has said that if you hover your mouse over the icon for the full moon, it'll tell you when the full moon occurs. And I didn't even realize that. And then I also then realized when I saw that it was 11:12, it kind of contradicted what I said in this video here. And I wanted to put this video out after I sat down and analyzed the sun, moon, earth, moon phase interactions somewhat. And then I started to dive into spreadsheet hell with all of these various observations for the months of December, November, October, and then of course September. And for completeness, if you want to play along at home, December is 11:12 p.m. November is 7:34 a.m. October is 4:07 p.m. September is 11:32 p.m. So I had put all of these into here, and I tried to start working out different angles and try to resolve the orbital mechanics. And in my last video, I sort of concluded that out of happenstance, that guy happened to pick December of this year for Chicago strictly because it was a full moon when it crossed the meridian. See, now, I keep thinking about this and I keep thinking of all of the different possibilities. It says 11:12 p.m. is when there's a full moon, but it says the moon's disk is 100% illuminated when it crosses the local meridian, which means that the full moon extends from 11:12 to 11:45 p.m. So my initial assumption may still be somewhat sort of valid. And I'm going to have to sit back and analyze this a little bit more. But here was my original problem. I stated that if this gray line is 0 degrees and it's 90 degrees is sunrise, 180 degrees is local solar noon, then if the Earth rotates in this direction, then by the time it gets back to 0 degrees, that should be exactly 12 hours after local solar noon. So my original assumption was that by the time the Earth had rotated to 11:45, so that the moon could pass the local meridian, the moon should already have started to wane by 2 minutes. And it may even be more than 2 minutes now that I think about it. But this is where I have to think about it some more and make a video. But I'm going to probably make an animation and test it out with various settings for various months, various locations, and I'm going to be making another video on that. So this comment ties in very nicely with this, which was another part of the reason why I made this video. I wanted to basically give you a teaser of videos coming up. Where's Wally recently put out a video, and in it he still had some comments in a browser tab, so he was able to screenshot them and include them in here. And reading the comments gave me two ideas. The first was to create a little animation that would help somebody understand the difference between percent illumination and the degree change per day. So that's what that animation was intended to show, but I plan on expanding on the scope of that animation by including these values here. And I didn't do this time. This is the 6th or 7th time I try to record this, but thankfully timeanddate.com have all of the information that can easily be parsed out and put into a table. So I can harvest this information very easily to create different animations for different months and different locations. So that'll help illustrate what's going on, and it'll also help me kind of get a better model for this. So that was the first thing. And then, of course, the second thing that this pointed out to me was that it seems that there is a bit of a disconnect in how they were communicating, or maybe even possibly how he was receiving information, preventing him from considering an alternative. And I wanted to make another video that was a little bit more diving into the psychology of how people process information. So essentially, I was looking at this as a learning opportunity. And for the new subscribers, in an earlier video, I basically stated that the way I feel about this kind of thing, the best way that you can understand something is to try to build it yourself. Or in this case, the best way to understand something is to try to figure it out for yourself. So thank you for watching. If you see this video and you are not subscribed and you like to hear me talk, go ahead, subscribe. You're probably going to hear a lot more of that. Hit the bell to be notified of future videos, leave a comment, all that good YouTube stuff. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again in a video hopefully soon enough. See you later.